it's easier to not bend over. But I'm so surprised no one had notes. This is so impressive. Just very good speakers, I guess. I have a couple notes, just so I don't get too off track. But first, I just want to say what an amazing opportunity it is to speak today. In all honesty, when I sat down to write this, I kept asking myself, what would my classmates actually want to hear right now? And if we're being honest, the only thing most of us want to hear is where we're going. Going to that. At least I know that's what I've been thinking about for the past week, so I'll do my best to keep this succinct. In preparation for this, I did what any responsible future doctor would do, and I Googled best match day speeches. And then that's when I came across Dr. Glockenflecken's speeches. And if you don't know who this is, he's a famous doctor on TikTok, known for humor and also surviving 2 cancer diagnoses and a heart attack. So after being moved by a few of his speeches, I realized 2 things. He's actually funny, and there's no way I was going to compete with someone like that. So instead I began reflecting on how incredible this day is. And I don't know about you, but I never quite believed this moment would actually arrive. I didn't even tell people I wanted to go to medical school until I started lugging MCAT books to the library, and I had to explain myself. I think part of me was afraid to say it out loud, because what if it didn't actually happen? I knew getting here would be hard, but I had no idea how hard. And after some research, aka more Googling, I found out that roughly 20 to 30% of incoming college freshmen start off as pre-med, but only around 7% actually go on to graduate from medical school. And to put this in perspective, if you were sitting in a freshman class with 15 other pre-med students, only one of you would be where we are today, on the verge of matching into residency. If someone told me that as a freshman, I'm not sure what I would have done, but here we are. Imagine we carried that awareness with us every day, the realization that the air we are currently breathing is rare. I won't lie and say that I had that perspective every morning, especially not waking up at 4 a.m. on surgery rotations. But on the days I did, it changed everything. I'll just give you an example of this, but it happened early in medical school when I was searching for research opportunities. Someone had connected me with a new surgical oncology faculty specializing in advanced data analytics and machine learning. Very exciting. I knew nothing about this field, and honestly, I almost didn't go to the meeting, but I showed up anyway, and that one decision changed everything for me. That meeting opened the door to an entirely new skill set and positioned me to be part of the AI revolution that's happening in medicine today. Even though I had zero background in data science, I chipped away at it little by little until eventually our work led to updated national and international guidelines, perioperative guidelines for COVID-19 and surgery. And then that effort's evolved into Chat Connect now, which is a medical education platform I co-founded that uses large language models to simulate patient interaction. And just this month, we began the commercialization process for this platform. So you may be asking yourself, how does someone with no data science background go from clueless to co-founding an AI company? And it comes down to the incredible support and opportunities I received here at MCW. The surgical oncologist's name is Dr. Inai Katari, and he took a chance on a timid, ignorant first-year medical student. He spent countless hours molding me into a now skilled data scientist and the person you see speaking today. Next, I'd like to highlight our donors and scholarship programs, who didn't just provide financial support, but they reinforced that people believed in us and our potential. That belief propelled my academic pursuits and pushed me to heights I never thought possible. I'll never forget the joy I shared with my family upon receiving those scholarships, not just as recognition of my success, but also a reflection of their unconditional support of me. Fast forward to today. My mom's crying. Sorry, Mom. I knew that was going to happen. She's the best. So fast forward to today, in an hour or so, we'll find out where we're going to spend the next 3 to 7 years of our lives. And as much as we want to celebrate, there's also a bittersweet reality that comes from some of our best friends, our MCW family, moving from across the street to across the country. What keeps me excited is knowing the kind of people in this room. From day one, I was blown away by the sheer talent and diversity of experiences in our class. My friends and family are always impressed that I'm in medical school, and I just laugh and say, you should see my classmates. We have current and former lawyers, military personnel, engineers, parents, nurses, competitive athletes, and somehow we all ended up in the same room pushing each other to grow both as physicians and as people. I've never been part of a group quite like this, and I don't think I ever will be again. I'm incredibly grateful for everything I've learned from each of you, and I can't wait to see the impact we'll have as doctors, leaders, and innovators. So thank you to MCW and to our donors for believing in us. Thank you to my family for your unconditional support. Thank you to my classmates, as I'm genuinely so excited to see where everyone will end up and make their mark. I sincerely hope our paths cross many times in the future as both colleagues and friends. Thank you.